Shubra Kasozi, and with the Rose Namayanja Foundation, my story is a success.
The foundation, on really a natural and a national scale, has endeavored to make sure that we bring about a total transformation of people. And our focus is men and women, but a specific focus on women.
My experience and looking at what I went through, I realized that there's a lot of potential in the countryside, in the villages, and in the whole country, where young women have talents and skills that could not or cannot come out if they are not supported. So that's why the Rose Namayanja Foundation was started, and our desire is to empower as many young women and youth and even the mothers themselves, because I can see that I am what I am because of the support of a mother.
The foundation has a national outlook. This national outlook enables this foundation to carry out her mandate in the 4 thematic areas, namely in education, in health. We also run in the socio-economic empowerment, but also we do run another thematic area in leadership and governance.
Under the education program, we have 3 projects, and that is the mentorship project, scholarship project, and school building project.
Objective is to bring about quality education, for instance. We want everybody to access quality education. So we provide education support in different levels, right from primary, secondary, tertiary or university.
Ndi muzadde wa Nampi Marita, asomera ku Lubiri High, senior 2. Nebaza Katonda bwe twasaba ne tuyitamu nga Honorable Namayanja abadde muwala wange full bursary. Nasanyuka nnyo kubanga enfuna yaffe yali ntonotono.
As the Namayanja Foundation, we believe that education is important to the community because it prepares young people to be active citizens.
So under our education program, we started with the Greater Ruwero. And in the Greater Ruwero, we ensured that we find out marginalized women, marginalized families, marginalized girls.
My best food there is posho and beans. I was not going to continue to secondary. I was seated at home, but they gave me a bursary, and I was going to be a house girl somewhere. And after being a house girl, I was going to be a seamstress.
In the university area, we have given scholarships to over 30 students that have gone through our hands, and majority of them, about 60% of them, are women.
Through Namayanja Foundation, I'm getting quality education, and I'm going to become someone valued and important in the medical field. Through the Namayanja Foundation, I was able to acquire a scholarship, which has enabled me to go to the best law school in the country at the Uganda Christian University. This has opened doors for me and continues to open the same for me. As I speak now, I am the president of the Rule of Law National Youth Council. That is an opportunity that comes with being in law school. But also it has opened doors for me because as a lawyer, I'll be able to stand on many platforms that not many can actually stand on.
So we made sure that these girls and soon to be women and the women there are already within our program to make sure that this outreach has an impact, because once you educate a woman, then it is assumed that you're actually educating a nation.
Namayanja Foundation had a number of programs that we carry out, but specifically in the programs that center around socio-economic empowerment, we've got 2 major components that are the adult entrepreneurship program, where we focus on having to empower women specifically and their families.
In the socio-economic transformation thematic area, we work with families by empowering the leaders within those families with a focus on the woman or the lady, the mother, to make sure that they have an income generating activity within that family setup. And also in a few of those circumstances, we've also gone to do vocationalization and reskilling of these women to be able to empower them to have the requisite skills that they're likely to be going to be using as they become leaders today and tomorrow.
The second component that we carry out is on the for the youth, especially on leadership, social entrepreneurship, and we call it the Social Entrepreneurship and Leadership Forum, where we focus and take youth through the boot camp. We take them through leadership aspects. We provide them value additional training in terms of social entrepreneurship. We also provide them seed funding at the tail end of the program.
Now, on the income generating skills, we've worked with partner organizations like Faraja, where we've done the SELF program, and that program enables and empowers the beneficiary to really think about making a big thing out of a small endowment. Somebody gives you a donation, how do you make use of this money? And
I love money. I love money, but I have also learned with the help of so many people that it's not just about loving money, most especially for me as a young girl. If I do love money, because we need money for everything and aspect of life, I need to learn how to make it. And I'm thankful to the Namayanja Foundation for having introduced me to the SELF project, where I was able to learn things like writing a business proposal. And that inspired me, of course, amongst other avenues, to start my own business. I have opened a shop. Now there are 2 shops, one for women and one for men, where I sell clothes.
Our focus still has been the Greater Ruero and Nakaseke district, and in this area we have provided a lot of interventions that go towards improving the quality of health and the quality of life for the people that we are targeting, especially the women. For homesteads, for instance, we have embarked on a project whereby we are providing cook stoves that emit no smoke. And these cook stoves enable these women, one, to have a very healthy environment through which they are going to be doing their regular cookings every day.
Ebirungi byensanze ku kyoto kyaffe kino Namayanja Foundation, oteekako emmere bw'omala okukuma omuliro, oteekako emmere yo, wali oteekako enva ne zivaako, n'oteekako caayi, kale buli ky'oyagala ofumba ku sipiidi. Kyanguya okufumba ate kikekkereza enku.
We have worked on providing safe water, where we provide gadgets that purify water within a homestead facility, and also we've gone into providing medical camps and medical interventions within the different areas that we thought that there's a need.
Ekibiina kya Rose Namayanja kyatuwa enkumbi, kituwadde n'ebintu ebirala bingi, kituwadde eddwaliro, kubanga kati nze ndi mulwadde wa AIDS, obujjanjabi mbufuna bulungi nnyo, era siriiko kugamba nti iwe naagenda teri ddagala ndifuna, ate kati baatwongedde n'eddwaliro lyeyongedde okugejja linyiridde, kati naffe twenyumiririza mu Rose Namayanja Foundation.
We have also been behind the construction of the Vidabuja Health Center 3, and this one is a Health Center 3, one of its kind and one of the best health centers in the whole of this country. This has been purely financed almost 80% by the Namayanja Foundation.
Mbadde nkozesa emyaka 6 naye batuzimbidde eddwaliro eddala epya ly'okuzaaliramu. Kati tuzaalira mu liro eripya. Eddwaliro bw'ojja ng'oli mulwadde bakujjanjaba bulungi, n'ofuna eddagala n'ogenda n'owona.
In our unit here, we deliver mothers, we carry out antenatal care to the pregnant mothers, we carry out family planning, and we also immunize children. Previously, we've been working from this old building, but I would like also to thank the Rose Namayanja Foundation for the great work they have done for us, because they have constructed for us a new building. They have provided all the equipments and all the items we need to carry out our services.
Akuine dwayo nyimazeeko emyaka 7 nakazaalirawo abaana 3 era nga bampa bulungi eddagala basawo nga batulabirira bulungi nga batuwa bulungi obutimba wena wojjira ng'olina ekikuluma ng'akuyamba.
The foundation has impacted its targeted audience in a number of varying ways. Through the leadership and governance program, for instance, we have been able to impact over 100 young women and men to make sure that they acquire these skills working with partner organizations like the Faraja Foundation.
We also be able to invite people of stature in society to be able to help them with career guidance, with leadership, with health, and forward looking into the future for them.
My aspirations in life point so much to leadership, because I believe that without leadership, it's hard for us to reach any particular goals or ends. Each one of us has an opportunity to lead at the different levels of our lives. So for me, I have started on leadership since I was a child, and I hope to reach at a certain point in my life where I get to influence particular decisions made in my country.
And that is why we believe that principles of good governance and leadership build society, and therefore the Rose Namayanja Foundation to ensure that leadership and governance remain a central part of our programming. We also carry out the Youth Parliament as part of the aspect of leadership in that program, where we enable youth to be able to participate in national and regional parliamentary fora. And this enables our youth to then be able to understand aspects of leadership and empower other young people to be able to take up positions in the future.
To the sponsors of Namayanja Foundation, I humbly request the team to add on the support they give Namayanja Foundation, because there are many students out there who need the support.
One of my very significant aspirations in this life, and before I expire, I hope to have an impact, one that can be felt in as much as Honorable Rose Namayanja's. I want to help young people just like she helped me. I want to be able to have a foundation of similar nature and even broader to help young people in education-wise, but also leadership-wise.
The Rose Namayanja Foundation is inspired by my life's journey in all aspects, and we do work in the areas, the themes that we espouse are youth, young people and women in leadership, because that's what has made me, and I would like to do the same by supporting other young people to reach this far and even beyond. I always tell people that for which I am and that I'll be tomorrow, I owe it to my youthful participation in positions like where you are today.